Hi guys, welcome to Flashback Generations. Sai here to give a few thoughts on 2016 Space Hulk Deathwing by Stream on Studio. Straight up, I'm personally done with first-person shooters, so to really get my attention it would need to introduce a hook that would really entice me. Sadly, this game doesn't do that, as I also have quite an aversion to horror games. I like horror books, comics, films, but with games it's a little much for my poor delicate heart. I rate the Alien series as one of the best out there, but the thought of playing Alien Isolation really scares me. Comparatively, this game is similar to Left 4 Dead, a game I played to death for years with a group, mainly because it follows a nice setting and a clear comic style story. So, what did I hope for or expect? Well, the game does deliver on tension, to be honest. It has buckets of atmosphere. Too much for me, in fact. If there's one thing it does really badly, is it just drops combats on top of your head. Honestly, every time a fight breaks out, I have no idea where anyone is or how they're doing. The thick of combat really goes from 0 to 100, and once it's over, that deadpan atmosphere is back again. This sort of thing just reoccurs over and over. Your squad is really useless too. Sure, they attack the bad guys, but everything else, you have to give them an order to make sure they survive. In the quicker life and death moments, I got really frustrated with their inability to do anything. A small point I liked in Left 4 Dead was the lack of over-complexity controls. This game goes the opposite way and has way too many commands and options. Commanding your allies with a radial dial doesn't work very well and is clunky, blatantly made for the PlayStation market. So, Deathwing, is it any good? There are certain good points throughout. The level designs are not linear, and there are certain destructible terrain spots. There's a nice little UI map to make plans on in a certain way. The game does try to make itself more than just an FPS, but that's sort of the problem. Trying to be a bigger squad command game, but having far too much focus on the FPS part blurs the lines too much and makes it all a bit of a mess. I'm sure there are several wow moments in the game, but there are probably several more frustrating parts too. It's a good looking game, let down by overcomplications and repetition. I never had a chance to play this with other friends. I'd say that would be by far an optimal experience. I'll rate this game a 5 out of 10 for being well presented, but it's just not for me. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.